I used to think back when I first started in higher ed, like, we're doing really great work. We have open access and we're so great, right? And I lived in that disillusioned world for a long time of we're awesome because we're giving people a seat at the table. And then as I started to dig in a little bit more, I was like, we're not giving them a fork. The table's too tall. Their chair is too short, but you have to make that switch, right? Like no one can make you feel that. It's kind of a something personally you have to go through. So I love that that's kind of part of the hiring process is we need people who understand that the system just isn't working quite right and who still love higher ed. I
Right.
love higher ed and I'm
Correct.
critical of it. And I feel bad that I'm critical of it, but it's because I love it so much, right? It's like your kid. You want your kid to succeed, so you give them tough love because you don't want them thinking that they're perfect and awesome and then send them into the world for them to fail.
Exactly right. A little bit disillusioned, a little bit disgruntled. Because if you're completely disgruntled, then go sell real estate or do
Yeah,
something
move to
else.
a different career. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love your analogy about a seat at the table. Listen, I don't think that higher ed is a bad enterprise. Again, I've been in traditional higher ed for 26 years, my whole career. And I also love higher ed. And I believe that a more educated world is the world I want to live in, a more educated society. Access. I think the work happening, especially at community colleges, is to be trumpeted, right? Like this is champion. This is incredible stuff. Um, but I think that most of traditional higher ed is talking about how innovative it is and
Mm.
how, open up any strategic plan for any university. And you're going to see the words innovation, disruption, you're going to see all these words. And really what they're talking about is slightly incremental change.
Yep.
Um, I think if you look at presidential searches, the folks who are winning these presidents' jobs right now are the least threatening candidate. The candidate that will keep the institution chugging along and the status quo, moving forward. And that's not what higher ed needs right now. Like we don't believe that here.